Jennifer, I don't know how you do that. I promise you, I don't know how you do that. You get here before I do. That's cheating. Anyway, good afternoon, Jennifer. I hope everything's going well for you out in East Texas. Did it get cold there? It got cold here. We've had 2 mornings right at the freezing level, and in the morning it's still going to be cool. So there's Stacy. Good afternoon, Stacy, from wherever. I'm here in Llano, Texas, and Halloween to everyone. A happy Halloween to everyone. That's true. Trick or treat. We used to do that with a little paper bag, and I had my Lone Ranger mask on. Boy, I thought I was hidden. Alice, I'm here. Tyler of Texas. Hey there, Lano man. Hey there, Tyler man. But anyway, glad y'all all showed up on time, and we got a lot to talk about today, believe it or not. Why? Because old Rusty is fickling away, man. I am fickling like a madman. Geezer says, "Hey, Rusty, hey." But here, we'll let everybody get here, and then I'll give you some stuff. Glue something. I guess that's supposed to be glucose. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, and good afternoon to everyone. Hope y'all all have a good weekend planned or whatever, and you've got plenty of cerveza or whatever you're into. And yeah, it's a beautiful day here in Llano. It's 77 degrees right now, just a light breeze, perfectly clear. What more could a person ask for? So, anyway, here's to you, here's to me. And Casey Lewis just showed up. Good afternoon, Rusty. Good afternoon, Casey Lewis. Here's to me. And Eduardo Palomo says, Ficklin man is really thinking now, but what could you expect from Rusty? Never a dull moment. Amen. Anyway, no, it's never, and it's going to get unduller. Is there such a word as that? Or undullest? Here's to you, here's to me, guys. Mm. Jeff says, Yo, Rusty, Rangers, Jennifer and Rangers checking in from cool, comfortable Fort Lauderdale. Well, it's cool and comfortable here in Llano, Texas, too. Calculatus eliminatus. Jerry, I'm looking for winter RV parks in Massachusetts, but they're $1,500 and up. Whoa, that's a lot. Debbie says, You are the man. Well, I am a man. Now, whether I'm the man is another question. Mary Cooper, hey, Rusty. Hey, Mary. Trail Cam Video, hey, Rusty. Odin, good luck out there. Jennifer talking to Jeff. But anyway, guys, some of you may have noticed that I am selling my Casita, my 2025 Casita Spirit Deluxe. I'm going to sell it. Why? Well, because I'm going to buy another unit that's about 6 feet longer. It's going to be a Forest River Rockwood mini light. I think it's a 2520 bunkhouse model. But yeah, and because the prices are low. So I thought, well, if you're going to do it now. So I think we're working on a deal. I mean, they've already given me a trade-in price, which I was surprised was as high as it was. But yeah, we'll see how everything goes. But yeah, I'm fickling again. I'm fickling again for sure. Selling my RV, and then I'm going to get real serious about moving that property in Carrizozo and Fort Clark Springs. And when I say real serious, I mean real serious. So if you're interested in a place to winter in Southwest Texas, or just have in Southwest Texas, and Fort Clark Springs. You can check it out on on Realtor.com at 344 Fairway Circle, Bracketville, Texas, on Realtor.com, and see the pictures and stuff. And then just make me an offer at rusty78609 at gmail.com, no matter how ridiculous you think it is. Now, zero is going to be a little low. But anyway, yeah, and also the Carrizozo property. If you want a place out in near Ruidoso and Alamogordo and Capitan, New Mexico, then let me know at Rusty78609, and there we will. I guarantee you, we will be able to work a deal. Why? Because the Rusty is in the unloading mode. Good luck out there. Poodle Professor says. Let's see if I can't go back. How do I go back? I got to go here. Let's go. Alice, Mary Cooper says, hey, Debbie Block, you're the man. Alice says, it was my birthday last Monday, 72, catching up. No, you're not. You stay in the same location. But happy birthday to you anyway. Trail cam video. Hey, Rusty Odin, good luck out there. Mary Cooper, will Maverick pull it? No, the one I'm buying? No, no. If I need it towed, I'll either have my son do it or I'll have to pay somebody, you know. And it's not that bad. It costs a little bit, but it's probably cheaper than having to have that big a truck. Stacy, time to say goodbye to the Casita. Sorry, but I got to leave you. I got to leave you. Trail cam video. Hey, Jennifer and Jupe, 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 Jupe. Geezer, Forest River. Be sure about that. Well, it's a Rockwood, actually. Forest River Rockwood mini light. Well, I haven't seen it yet. I mean, the whole deal may fall through when I drive to go to the place and look at it. But right now, it looks good on the internet. And it's got 7-foot 2-inch ceilings on the inside. And yeah, it's a little wider and a little taller, a little longer. You know, do I need the space? It's not the space so much. I mean, that does help, but I have a tendency, but since I don't have a place to put stuff, like I knock stuff over. You know, if I turn around and I got something sitting on the counter and I swing my arm a little bit, off it goes right on the floor, and other little things. I just thought, well, hell, Rusty, as old as you are, why don't you do what the hell you want to do? And I am. So anyway, uh, Sally checking in from Abilene. Cheers, Rusty. Cheers to you, Sally from Abilene. Abilene, Abilene, prettiest women I've ever seen. Happy Halloween, Rusty and Rangers. Hi, Jennifer, friend, neighbors, wheeling and dealing. I'm wheeling and dealing, baby. That's what I do. I wheel and deal. I ain't got no wheels, but I got deals. Here's to you guys. So, Eduardo, is it a tandem axle? When you say tandem, you mean double axle? The one I'm buying is, yes. The one I'm selling, I don't know. It's a single axle. Tandem, I don't know. Tandem means, I don't know. Mm-hmm. So, guys, break out your wallets, dig up that coffee can, and get in touch with me at rusty78609 at gmail.com. And we'll get something done, man. We'll get some things done. And then what am I going to do after that? I don't know. Something. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm going to stay right here in this RV park. There's people that have been here 10, 12, 15 years, and they tell me they like it. So, you know, they have gone up not every year, but every 2 years or so. But that's, hey, man, Eduardo, and you'll start at 10K on what? What are you going to pay $10,000 for it, Diana? Put a definition on that. You know, I mean, I'll come down. You know, you guys, if you want to buy the Carrizozo property or the place in Fort Clark Springs, I mean, I'm not going to get ridiculous, but I mean, I will work with you comfortably. Let's say that. But you go. We'll start it. Geezer, are you keeping the Maverick? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Keeping the Maverick. Yeah, I like my Maverick so far. No reason to get rid of it. Keep it. It won't tow the new unit anyway. The new unit weighs 5,500 pounds, twice as much as this, but it's about twice as big actually. Well, it's not that big. I mean, it's about, let's see, this is 17 feet, so it's 6 feet 8 inches longer. Yeah, and then of course it's wider and taller. Means bigger, right? But anyway, yeah. So yeah, check. You know, if you're interested in the land in Carrizozo or a place, or possibly you know somebody that might be interested in a place in Fort Clark Springs, Texas, pass the word. And yeah, I mean, I'll work with you comfortably. You know what I mean? It'll be painless. You know what I mean? Suicide is painless. It brings on many changes. But anyway, Diana Haas, sorry, 10K Casita. No, the Casita is already done. Either I'll trade it for the offer they made me, or I've already had one offer that was slightly above the trade in, but maybe not enough to make me do it. Okay, because they don't have all the cash now. They got it. Anyway, I don't want to give the deal away, but yeah, the trade in offer was surprisingly high. I thought I was surprised. And they came off of their deal quite a bit, but I got to drive about 3 hours to one or two of these places and check them out. And I'll do that on Monday. Even though they're open on Saturday and Sunday, you can't do a deal. You know, you can't transfer money and they won't take a personal check, and you can't get a cashier's check on Saturday or Sunday. Stacy, Rusty selling campers like Pampers, selling cars like candy bars. That's kind of poetic. Stacy, Stacy, Bo Stacy, Banana Fana, Fo Facey, Fee Fi, Mo Macy, Stacy. Anyway, how can I remember that? I mean, I can't remember a person's name 5 seconds, but I can remember the name game. Jeez, something wrong with that. But yeah, on and on we go. The little earth is spinning like a little spinning wheel here. I'll let you see if you can see it here. Maybe I'll turn it around there. Well, is it ever going to get there? Yeah, there's the earth as the world turns. Cute, huh? Yeah, that's kind of neat. It's certainly entertaining. See my fan? I got me a little fan up here. Yeah, and it works. It's got a high and low setting, and on those days where you don't want to run the the air conditioner, when it's just in between. Uh, Says, what are the HOA fees in Carrizozo? Zero, nothing, zero. It's inactive. Nope. But you're still in the city. The taxes will run you. But if you're a veteran, you get a hell of a discount on your taxes. But if you don't, your taxes are going to run you about $450 a year. No, it's a great deal, baby. I promise you. It's really unique in that you've got city water. Hallelujah. You know what I mean? Yeah, and you got power there from. You don't have to worry about solar and all that crap. No, it's great. Check it out. You can check it out and see pictures of the property at realtor.com for 105 Settler, Settler, Settler Lane, Carrizozo, New Mexico. Uh, Mega values. Is the golf cart going to end up in Llano? No, I'm going to let it go with the house because I can't use it here. No, I mean, the only place it's a unique area, man. You can ride that golf court all over the fort, and you can go into to Bracketville and go get groceries, check your mail, and all that. It's a hell of a deal, man. And I may end up back there one of these days, but I don't think so. But anyway, Diana Haas, music equals memory. That's why sellers have jingles in commercials and they always have them simple, like, oh, I wished I were an Oscar Mayer Wiener. That goes back to 1970-ish, I guess. Eduardo says, what was the name of that scooter you had? Really cool looking. I was going to buy it from you. It is called an INSDGN C14. And be sure and get the C14 because it has front and rear shock absorbers, a very comfortable seat, and disc brakes. And it works good. Yeah. It's an INSDRGN. Yeah. C14. Tina Johnson, Rusty, why not just stay in your home in Fort Clark Springs rather than be so close to other campers in the trailer park? Well, the trailer park the spots are pretty spacious here, uh, but I want to be closer to the VA in Kerrville because I'm going to do all my medical stuff there from now on. Yeah, it's about 4 hours one way from Fort Clark, and it's about an hour and a half from here, not or less. Rick says Carrizozo's a nice place. Yeah, Carrizozo's a no-brainer, man. I mean that place, I should move that pretty quick. Yeah, But anyway, Vegas. Hey, Rusty, what's going on, dog? Not a whole lot, man. What's going on with you, dog? But anyway, let me have a swallow of my beer. In heaven there is no beer. Here's to me. Here's to you. Skull Pros. Cheers. Yeah, I got to let some of those people know that have made offers that if they'll move a little bit, we'll get this thing done. You know why? I mean, I just don't want to worry about it. I just don't want it on my mind. I want to get my act together. I'm 80 years old. It's about time. Edward says, "Thanks, man. I can always count on you for a prompt and direct answer." Well, why not? You beat around the bush, and that you just end up going in circles. Just cut to the chase. How much do you want for it? What's the price? And if you watch YouTube videos where they're doing RV reviews, rarely do they get to the price. They talk about every damn thing else, but they don't tell you the price. I never figured it out. The first thing I do in any video about an RV, if it's one I'm doing a deal on, review or just showing you, if the price is there, I'll tell you. I I'm Ernest. Hello from a fellow YouTuber and Kennedy native. No kidding. Kennedy? What year did you graduate from high school in Kennedy? I graduated in 1963, Ernest. But yeah, we're moving along here, guys. And yeah, so let's get this stuff done. Pass the word around all your friends. If you live up north and somebody wants to buy a place where it's warmer in the winter, and it would be very inexpensive to have year round because the POA, the Property Owners Association fee in at Fort Clark Springs, $106. That's the cheapest POA fee you'll find anywhere. Because how do I know? I checked all over, you know. And but yeah, we'll get it done. It's all going to happen. Yep, all going to work out. But anyway, here's to you. Here's to me. Skol, Prost, cheers. This is Tina. Thanks, Rusty, for your answer. I wish you good luck in this new adventure. It's not. It's just life. You know, days are passing, and I'm just going right along. It's like being in the ocean of life in an inner tube, and I'm just kind of going up and down and floating through the waves. You know, yeah. But I want to keep it going. Bear Chaser Ranch. Hello, Rusty. Hello, Bear Chaser Ranch. Barbecue Rando. Happy Halloween from Barbecue Rando and the Rando staff. Well, okay, BBQ Rando and the Rando staff. Here's to you. Here's to me. Mm-hmm. Vegas Christoph. Chug a lug, chug a lug. Makes you wanna holler, hi ho. Burns your tummy, don't you know? Chug a lug, 4-H and a FFA on a field trip to the park. What type of RV are you looking to buy? A travel trailer. It's a Forest River Rockwood mini light bunkhouse something. I mean it's a foot long. And you know everybody has opinions about quality of RVs. I have to tell you this: it depends on who built it, the day of the week, whether Bubba was on stoned or not. You know, I've had all kinds of new RVs. I know, believe me. Jared of Sonora, nice. Enjoyed my Smoke 30 in Sun City, Arizona. Well, good for you. Get down on that Smoke 30, dog. Eduardo, he's talking to Geezer. So, anyway, guys, on and on we go, one day or one dream at a time. And yeah, yeah, I was going to keep this and make it work, you know, the casita, but I don't know, man. It's great if I'm not going to use it for traveling and going to state parks or traveling back into New Mexico. And so then why have it? You got me? That's the whole purpose of this unit is to travel. Okay. The purpose of the thing I'm getting is to settle down a little bit. Stacy Pierce, is your new home going to be rodent proof as good as the casita? I don't know. I don't. They're not bothered by rodents here anyway. This is an RV park, and I'm not going to be pulling it traveling anyway. I'm not going to be certainly be going boondocking. Mm-mm. I doubt if it's rodent proof. It may be. Geezer, let me see what I got here. Y'all. I don't know if y'all want to hear this or not. Hello.
Hey, Mr. Rusty, how's it going?
Good. Yourself?
Awesome, man. Not too bad. It's Kevin here at Funtown.
Yeah, I got you. I see you on my phone. What do you got for me?
Awesome. I got a quote for us. I'm sending it over to you. I'll go over it as well. Should get there in a few minutes.
Okay, yeah, just send me an email with all the details so I can read it.
Okay. Yes, sir. I did get you 19,000 for your trade plus some tax savings. You're gonna get
Oh,
four
you know
thousand
what's funny
per
about
month
that? That trade-in number you just gave me, your other dealership gave me $5,000 more.
on the same RV.
Yeah, I sent them the same thing I sent you. That's weird, isn't it?
Let's see. Well, it looks like their sales price is out.
Their sales price is $6,000 higher. Yeah. So what we'll do is I'll have to sell it outright. I think I may already have a buyer, and give me your lowest price without a trade.
I mean, you're looking at it. If we don't have anything left in this rocker, man,
Okay. I
I
tell you what, I'm busy doing a live video right now, and yeah, just send me what you got, and I'll give you a call back later.
okay, that'll be fine.
Thank you. Anyway, that's the guy. To show you how screwed up this is. It's a franchise of dealerships. Okay, it's called Funtown, and there was one in, oh, I can't remember, somewhere up north, and there's one in the east or whatever. But anyway, they're both the same company, all right. And one of them offered me $24,000 trade in, and then these people, the same company, same everything, $19,000 trade in. The other place, the same RV is $6,300 higher than it is at the place that just called. So I'll buy the RV from the guy that just called me, but I won't trade in. I'll sell it to a buyer that I've already got, I think. But anyway, it'll all work out. Hell, I'm not in a big hurry. Shit, it sounds like I could be. Let's see. Uh, Odin says, I believe that overpopulation, labor shortage is a hell of a thing to, to suffer from. I guess. I don't know. Gary, hello, Rusty and all. I almost missed one of the most important times of the week. Yeah, you did. What the hell are you doing? Jerry, I'll give you $19,001 for the casita. No, I've already got an offer much higher than that. Thank you. Uh, BBQ Rando, awesomeness. Diana Haas, all that's true for quality in RVs or other things. If you're going to park it, it should last a long time. Yeah, it will. You know, if you, the thing that ruins travel trailers and fifth wheels and motorhomes and stuff is driving it down the highway, and that thing is twisting and doing all kinds of stuff. And next thing you know, your cabinets are screwed up. You know. But anyway, Jerry says, "Yeah, a parked RV should last a long time. Yeah, they will. There's some been here 20 years or more. You know, RV camping man. Ah, the wheel give you more for your trailer, but we also charge you more for your new one. Yeah, that's crazy. That one dealership is $6,300 higher than the same company just 100 miles down the road. You know what I mean? But I'll call him back here and tell him I'll run over and buy it maybe. Yeah, and I got to work the deal with the guy. I've had one offer on the casita that I think is a real offer, and I'll have to follow up on it here in just a minute because I want to get that done. So, yeah, here's to you, here's to me, guys. Moving on, guys, I didn't mean to interrupt you with that conversation with the salesman from the dealership, but why not? That's the real world. Here in the real world, RV camping man, what you got? Oh, he says, the we. Oh, we already read that. And Eduardo said the only guys in a hurry to sell are the salesmen. They want to sell, sell, sell. You know, yeah, but yeah, because they want to nail you now because they live on commission. Come on, I do the same thing. Geezer, only move my Jayco twice a year. It's holding together nice. I have a guy who pulls it for me. Well, that's what I'm going to do. That's what if I move around, I'll just have call somebody and or my son. He's got a big truck and can pull it. And yeah, I'll just pay him whatever gasoline is, and away we go. You know. Hope Cardova. I've learned a lot about wheeling and dealing from you just by watching your videos. Well, you know, wheeling and dealing basically it means know your numbers. In other words, know what your car or whatever is worth going into the deal, and check on the internet and see what other dealers are selling that unit that you want to buy at. You know, because they believe me, there's a place in Wisconsin that's even lower than this guy in Texas. You know, $2,000 lower. Am I going to drive to Wisconsin and pick one up? No, 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 no. And if I had it towed down there, it'd cost a fortune. Uh, uh, Trail cam video. I loved being a part of the transaction. Yeah, well, everybody's a part of this transaction. Y'all are the transaction. Amy, aloha, aloha. Mm-hmm. Neon, hello, Rusty. Hope all goes well. Fred from Florida. Well, it will. I mean, I'll make it go well. It'll go. I promise you. Or I'll find one somewhere else. They ain't the only ones that have them. I mean, believe me, they're making more of them every day. And they also make different brands. Winnebago's a good one, and I've looked at some Winnebagos and don't think I've, they're a little higher in price, but, the Winnebago brand has a good reputation of following up after the sale if you have problems. Bear Chaser, happy Halloween. Halloween, I've got my mask on. There it is. William, hey, Rusty, I'm late. Happy Beer 30. Well, good. I'm glad you made it. I'm not late. How come I wasn't late? Anyway, here's to you. Here's to me. I tell you who gets here on time is Jennifer. My God, she gets here before I do. You know, amazing. Check her channel out on YouTube, Poodle Professor. Eduardo says, hey, man, don't apologize for showing us that Rusty in action. That was priceless. We should all thank you for the master. Believe me, man. No, you got to be straight up with these salesmen because they go to the sales manager. He says, okay, well, let's try to steal his trade because we got this low price. So let's steal his trade. Okay. And, that's the whole deal, and it's just money. They're in business to make money. And the way they make money is off you. Okay. Joe says, don't drink and sell. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, Rick, Mini Winnie, good unit also. Yeah, that's what I got. Well, no, I mean, I looked at a Mini Winnie. Jennifer, hello, and juke, 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 juke. Anyway, yeah, we're on a roll now. When I get off of this, I'll call him back and tell him that I've got a potential buyer. And if I can put that deal together, then, I'll drive to wherever the hell it is. I don't remember the name of the town. Giddings, I think. It's about 3 hours from where I am. Unfortunately, the only way to really get there is to go through Austin or whatever. Poodle Professor, just shaking the bush, boss. I got you. Shaking the tree is get the dead leaves off. Diana Haas, Jennifer is dedicated and wonderful. She really is. Pat her on the back. Pat, pat, pat. Jerry, he offered you 19 for a 2025. I just bought a 2016 for 18. I know. That 2016, that's about what it cost. New. Absolutely. Because I bought a 2019 for 19,000 something out the door. Mm-hmm. Alice, before y'all close this baby out, Artesia is 8-1 playing Mayfield tonight. Hello, state championship. Well, I hope so. You guys deserve it. You work hard. Debbie Weckler, how Rusty, excited about your buying and selling? Well, I'm excited about it too. And again, you guys that, if you want a place out in New Mexico in the high desert, check out the place near Carrizozo, 105 Settler Lane, and you can check it out on Realtor.com. And the same way with the place I've got down in Fort Clark Springs, Brackettville, same place. I mean, it's just right across the highway at 344 Fairway Circle. And yeah, it's on Realtor.com also. And yeah, let's get together and there may be somebody that that wants a place to get out of the winter or some place to go in the summer from Texas. I got them both. Either way you're going, I got you. So moving along, guys, Friday night and Friday Night Live, actually. And so get ready for the weekend. Casey Lewis, 2-minute warning. Yeah, it is. 2-minute warning coming up, fixing to be the 1-minute warning. So with that in mind, says Donna Haas, night out, turn out the lights. The party's over. Yeah, the party. Well, actually, the party for some of you guys may just be starting. But anyway, guys, thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. I'm buying and selling right now, says, I hope you get the RV you want. Me too, Alice. Thank you. Amy, last call. Mary, good luck. But anyway, Carpe diem, adios. But use the Amazon link in one of my videos if you choose to. Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, stand guard at the door of your mind, and enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. Enjoy your Halloween. But, see, I have a built-in mask. You know what I mean? I live in a relaxed, fit body. You know what I mean? Any fellers going clam hunting tonight? No, not that I'm aware of. Nobody called. But anyway, guys, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your life. Bye-bye. I'm going to hit it right on the number here. 56, 57, 58. Boom. Boom. I said boom thing. There we got it. Bye-bye.